Real Madrid is one of the many clubs in the world who are worried about the big tournament, which will be held from November to December 2022 in Qatar. This is the biggest tournament in football and also for players, namely the 2022 World Cup. Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti, like other coaches, is certainly worried about the impact of the 2022 World Cup. One thing to worry about is injury. The star players who played at the club and the 2022 World Cup are vulnerable to hard labor starting this October. Not only at the club, the players also have to spend extra energy at the 2022 World Cup. Ancelotti also wanted to anticipate this well. He hopes the impact of the Qatar 2022 World Cup will not be too bad for his team. "We don't know what will happen after the World Cup," he said, adding that he and physical coach Antonio Pintus had already formulated a plan for the next 3 months. What are Ancelotti's plans? Madrid, like other big clubs, is still active in 3 prestigious competitions, namely the Spanish League, Champions League and Copa del Rey. Ancelotti's first plan was held before the 2022 World Cup or pre-World Cup in October. Madrid will rotate players every 3 days. Madrid is known to be quite dependent on core players. But Madrid will now force a rotation in order to minimize the impact of injuries ahead of the World Cup. Therefore, in several matches throughout October, the Real Madrid squad will be filled with a different lineup. During the World Cup, there were some players who didn't play. They are André Lunin, Lucas Vazquez, David Alaba, Jesus Vallejo, Nacho, Alvaro Odriozola, Toni Kroos, Dani Ceballos, and Mariano Diaz. These players will get a break for 2 weeks. After the break, they will have a mini pre-season with Pintus. They will continue to train with the additional squad from Castilla. The 2022 World Cup will end on December 18, 2022. This also brings problems because the players who appear in the World Cup certainly cannot join in immediately. The Madrid coaching team will analyze the players' situation. How many minutes to play and how long to get to the club back. The coaching team may rest players who may only return in mid-January.